hal itu.
Oh,
Lupa. Oh iya. Dua kali. Jangan Ahida anjing. Wow, tebak apa sih?
ta-da! Clee's here.
Da, Glitch here. Temui di territorio da kedo.
There is no escape.
Solidify!
Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis and sparks and blast! Pew! Boing, boing,
Gather!
Illusion shattered.
Aduh. Anjing ya.
Dumpy dumpy go!
Stabilize.
Now you shall perish!
Ah. Ah, tidak. Dua doang berarti ya? 2,5 deh. 1,5 deh, bukan 2.
La la la! Woo!
Ta-ta-ta, la la la.
Shine down!
Solidify.
Enhanced animal module 75. Absorption test. Stand.
Gather.
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Pak Uti. Oh gila, cas attack-nya Kli, lihat tuh 50.000.
Shine down. Blazing delight. Boing boing boom.
Bakal lama nih berarti nih anjing. Kalau nggak hoki gua anjir upgrade buku sialan.
Illusion shattered.
Stabilize.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Absorption test. Animal test 60. Dumpy dumpy go.
Keluar.
There is no escape.
Sumpah nih stamina di domain ini sih abis coy.
Now you shall perish.
Sekali lagi. Las. Dapat 3 anjir sekalinya hoki. Baru buat bahas tadi ya. Oke, bagus. Yang mending 3-4 itu tadi sama itu 1. Hoki juga boleh. Boleh lah.
Shine down.
Gather.
Squirrel, Mark 2. Stay clear. Boing, boing, boom. Dumpy, dumpy, go. Blazing delight. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Solidify.
Boing, boing, boom.
Butuh 4 bro. Enam. Butuh 6 na 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 na. Nih naikin nggak ya ke 9 ya? Ntar lah. Hari apa lagi sih adanya? Hari Selasa. Oke, bisa lah. Bisa. Ayo kita story lagi. Pengen mendongeng gue, pengen denger dongeng gue. Oh.
Hey, isn't that Nahida? Nahida! Paimon didn't think we'd run into you here. Oh, hey there. It's been a while, hasn't it? What have you two been up to? Seems like you've been enjoying yourselves. How about you? What are you up to now? I'm just looking out for some leads while getting some fresh air.
Halo Bang Darmin, kamu streamer Genshin? Iya, lagi balik lagi main Genshin Bang Darmin. Kan dulu waktu awal-awal YouTube main Genshin terus kan, cuman pensi gitu. Pensi streaming ya, mainnya mah tetap.
I noticed that I have some blurry
Terus itu
memories
lagi
after
pengen
seeing
tiba-tiba
Ernie's
lagi
sword.
pengen streaming Genshin aja. Soalnya banyak yang ketinggalan aku kan. Jadi ngejar-ngejar yang ketertinggalan aja. Aku ketinggalan banyak, aku nggak main 2 patch, nggak main di 3.4, nggak main di 3.5. Jadi kayak banyak banget yang mesti dikerjain dari kemarin streaming Genshin buat ngejar itu semua.
I almost feel like there's still something extremely important I need to do. But I can't remember what it is. Why is that?
Kamu nggak streaming?
Don't worry, we'll help you remember. Thank you so much. Since you're willing to help, I have something I'd like to show you.
Kamu keren Om. Aku udah tahu itu, tenang ya. Thank you. Ya. Makasih, kamu juga keren Bang Darmin.
Ooh,
Lagi kerja ini, oh alah.
beautiful.
Aku lagi sembari nunggu
Looks
sahur.
like it's filled with some kind of power. I found it in the sanctuary of Suristana, but I have no recollection of it whatsoever. It's filled with pure elemental power that is quite similar to mine, but yet it's also a little different. It's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what it is.
Katanya Dedek minta channel 6, jadi aku harus bekerja keras demi Dede Hijau. Dede Hijau siapa? Nahida. Kok aku nggak pernah sih di C1-in Bang Darmin sama kamu? Anjing C1-in aja dulu, siapa tahu kan dijokin sampai C1 beneran kan.
Traveler, do you have any ideas? You know, Nahida, we just happen to be going on an adventure right now. If we find anything, we'll be sure to let you know right away. Thanks, you two. I didn't mean to trouble you again. Don't mention it. Besides, it seems you've got a lot on your mind, and we'd like to help.
Sumeru banyak banget masalah ya. Nah lo ada pungus.
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be around here! I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi don't usually come near this place. Last warning! Get out before I kick you out, you hear?
Emang pungus bisa diajak ngobrol ya?
Hang on. I think it's trying to tell us something.
But Great Dendro Archon, it's a monster!
Please, don't worry.
Ngomong apa coba?
I think I understand.
Paimonnya sampai mangap anjir.
Seems that it wants us to follow it. You can understand it? Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, the emotions we experience are all the same. I can feel its anxiety and fear. It's in dire need of our help. Well, fungi are kinda cute, but... That's true. Okay, let's go take a look. All right, lead the way, little fungus.
Lucu banget pungus ya.
Although they all look about the same, some fungi are friendly, while others are super aggressive and attack anyone they see. It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well.
Mana nih?
After all, they can't distinguish which human behaviors are hostile or not, and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons. Hence why they tend to strike first, rather than waiting. That's not too different from how humans think sometimes. That's what I meant by shared emotions.
Anjing ada yang terbalik pungusnya dong. Halo.
It appears it was in a hurry because of this unconscious fungus.
Ternyata dia rusuh karena temannya nggak tahu ini. Kayak mereka masih
Like
saudara.
they might be family. So maybe this fungus wanted to bring Nahida here to help its family member. Probably. Although fungi are simple creatures, they're very sensitive to elemental power. Maybe it noticed me on my way back and thought I'd be able to help. I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness.
Kok gue jadi nggak tega gitu ngebantai pungus kemarin-kemarin ya? Aduh.
What is it, Nahida? Strange. Very strange. This fungus didn't develop from a spore. It's an elemental life form. Huh? An elemental life form? Yes. Although the fungi you normally see are capable of using elemental powers, they're merely borrowing elemental power from nature around them. As for this fungus, it has elemental power flowing through it. Definitely not anything like your typical fungus.
Oh iya.
Exactly. This is very interesting. I've never seen anything like it. So this is a first even for Nahida. But that's not all. There's a large void within its elemental power. The void is stopping the elemental power from flowing normally, which must be why it fainted. So do you think it'll wake up if we can fill the void? Yes, and I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing. I'll see what I can do right away.
Kakinya kecil banget anjir. Kakinya kecil banget.
My power was compatible. Looks like everything is fine now.
Lord of Dendro. Is it really the Lord of Dendro? Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me. Thank you, as well as the stranger and creature next to you.
Ah! It can talk?
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to make a sound like that. Seems I'm just as shocked as you are.
What? Of course Paimon can talk. Paimon isn't a strange creature. Paimon's just... Paimon!
Hello, Paimon. I am not yet able to evaluate an organism's intelligence from its appearance. I will only know you are able to speak once you have spoken.
Oh, well, no need to take it seriously. It's no big deal. But does Paimon really look so dumb that people might think Paimon doesn't know how to talk?
Udah telat kalau baru pikirin
You
sekarang.
misunderstand, Paimon. A mouth is used for eating, breathing, and other functions that are more important than speaking. So a creature may not speak, even if it has a mouth. I've never seen a creature like you before, so I dared not make the assumption that even if you do possess a number of human traits, it is still very common for creatures to have similar external forms but completely different interiors, just like fungi and slimes.
Did this fungus study at the academia? It seems even more talkative than Paimon. You're not a fungus, are you?
That's correct. This might be surprising to you, and I'm sure that you must have questions. Let's find somewhere else to talk. It might startle my fellow family members if I speak too much using this strange voice. Me, 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 me. It says that it's very thankful for your help.
Banget panas.
I was confident that I knew of all the creatures in Tibet. Even if there are ones I've never seen with my own eyes, I thought I possessed all the relevant knowledge about them. However, even if I were to lay out the traits of all elemental life forms, you don't seem to match any of them. What are you? And where did you come from?
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time, possibly longer than any records in existence. My home was filled with flowing water and great mountains. Lush grass covered the land, and my family and I lived in bliss and happiness until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever.
Oh, perang ini 500 tahun
A
lalu ya.
horrifying power consumed all there was. The seeds of catastrophe nested and grew inside of us, twisting and warping us, causing us to lose control. We were victims of the apocalypse. Yet, in time, we also became the apocalypse itself.
The apocalypse? I'm not sure what it means either. It sounds like some kind of old fable.
It's a long and complicated story. It will take me some time to explain it clearly.
Don't worry, we'll listen. Please continue.
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and came to Sumeru to search for a way to rescue my homeland. We came in contact with many species and learned from their cultures and knowledge, hoping to understand the truth behind the apocalypse. We later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse and refer to it as forbidden knowledge.
Your home was destroyed by forbidden knowledge? Does that mean you're from the desert? It said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland, but the catastrophe of the desert should have ended a long time ago.
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. I would very much like to tell you the location of my homeland, but unfortunately, I've forgotten. That may sound a little odd, as it is very important to both me and my family.
Yes, how could you forget?
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part of my knowledge and memory was taken away as the contamination inside of me was...
Ah, I get it now. So the void of elemental power was left behind from when the forbidden knowledge was purged. I'm sorry. I hadn't considered that kind of possibility.
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need to apologize. Without your help, I would have lost more than just my knowledge and memory. And not only did you save me, but you've also already rid the world of the remaining forbidden knowledge, right?
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is no more, and your homeland should be safe now.
My home should be safe now. We can go home. For the longest time, this moment has only seemed like a dream. I never knew it would become a reality so quickly. I was unable to fulfill our calling. I never found a way to save my homeland, and I have even forgotten where it is.
It's not your fault. You've already done everything you can. Every species paid a grave price in the fight against forbidden knowledge. This is not a responsibility you should carry on your own. You mentioned that there were other survivors besides yourself. Where are they? Maybe they'll remember.
The apocalypse put us through immense pain. Many of my family members have already met their end. I'm not sure who else is still alive.
Don't worry, I should be able to find them. Just leave it to me. I'll leave the rainforest to the Aranara. And as for the city, there are a few nice kids that should be willing to help. Oh yeah, they'll give us a hand. Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now. That should do it. It may take some time to find them, so let's wait for a bit.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. We all believe that you will keep your promises. The moment I saw you when I awoke, I had a feeling you were here because of the agreement.
Agreement?
You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in. That the Lord of Dendro will bring us home once the catastrophe comes to an end.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry. There are also some blurry segments in my memory as well. But I'm very concerned about your homeland. This is something I should help with. It's really no trouble to me at all.
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere as we wait? The more family members that can return home with me, the better.
Iya. Dan banget sih, Miss.
But didn't you say that you don't know where they are?
Yes, but I know their end. I will explain it to you along the way.
Oh,
I've been waiting for you for ages.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
Ready for a rehearsal?
Lucu banget berenangnya anjing.
There's something that I'm very concerned about. Yes. I didn't mention it just now, but do you remember when I told you that the power in the crystal is very similar to mine, yet also different? The elemental power inside the crystal is completely identical to that of the fungus. What? Exactly. The prophecy that it mentioned was probably an agreement that I made with an elemental life form that once represented its race. I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save their homeland. The process, however, took away some of my memories. That sequence of events would explain the persistent feeling that I had unfinished business.
Makes sense. Too bad it's unable to tell us more.
Yeah, I've been trying to think of a place that fits the description of its homeland, but I'm unable to come up with anything. Agreed. I really want to send them home, so they won't have to wander around anymore.
The road here is a little rough. I'll lead the way.
Don't worry, Paimon can handle any road.
Lo terbang anjing.
Enemies! You're up, traveler!
Think you can get away? I see everything.
Amazing. With such skills, you all would have definitely been able to find a way to survive the apocalypse.
Hey! Paimon has been meaning to ask. You all didn't originally look like this, did you?
No, we didn't. The appearance of our kind will change according to the environment. After communicating with various living organisms in Sumeru, we discovered that fungi are the life form most adapted to live in these lands. Thus, we gradually took the form of fungi and became a part of their group.
It's hard to believe that's even possible.
The most important instinct any life form possesses is adapting to the environment. I don't think that should surprise you, Paimon. Your hand is shaped like that for a reason, so you are able to grip and use tools more easily. The reason why fungi absorb elemental power is to blend with the environment and fend off natural predators. We are dendro life forms, one of the most ancient life forms in this land. That is why we are so adaptable.
So you mean, if Paimon wanted to, Paimon could change into a different form as well?
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would require a long time to make that happen. Although this is common sense to us, it is still extremely difficult to explain. Putting it as simply as possible, changing form requires energy. You cannot make a sprout grow into a giant tree instantly, nor can you force a tree to bear fruit overnight.
I see. Humans have a term for this. It's called growth.
Ah, you're so smart, Nahida! Paimon gets it now!
Growth. I see. Yes, then this is what you would call growth. A most beautiful word. I shall enjoy it more as we walk.
How much farther is it?
We're about halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
Huh? Oh no, Paimon was just curious. Paimon isn't that tired.
You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
You think so? Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head?
We can figure out who will carry who later! We have monsters here!
I think we may have a different understanding of carrying some. No matter whether it's tired or not, my child is always happy when I put it on my back and give it a ride.
Child? You mean the fungi we ran into earlier?
Yes, one was my friend, and the other was my child.
Why can't your kid speak?
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change or affect the original state of the fungi species here. However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus. It seems to understand some human language, so I gave it a name.
Oh, then it must be a really cute name. You know, like Bongo Head.
You have an odd taste for names.
Huh? Paimon thinks that name is great.
Strange and cute at the same time. It's a name only Paimon would be able to come up with.
That's right.
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. I learned it from an adventurer. Its name, I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. Seems like I've forgotten many important things. Yes, I must remember it before I return. It's just as important as my homeland. Yes, this way. We're almost there.
Lucu banget anjir. Loh. Oh, ada Varana sih. Ada Marana sih.
It's the Withering.
Yes, I have heard humans also call it that before. It's the last form we take when we are at the end of our life.
Paimon doesn't understand.
It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life, they become a tumor of the Withering.
Yes, I would have also suffered the same fate if it wasn't for the Lord of Dendro's help.
So, this is how the Withering is formed?
Previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause of the Withering. But even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed, its influence still remains, which is why the Withering remains even after forbidden knowledge has disappeared. They've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for a long time. It's understandable that they will eventually become the Withering, but what a sad and pitiful end.
When I left my homeland, flowers like these filled the fields. Each bloom represented an individual life. They grew in the pristine lakes, in the fertile soil, in my home, and in the homes of my friends. They grew everywhere, until the world suddenly lost all its color and became tainted and murky. But it's all right. Our life essence, elemental power, still resides in this flower. After an adventurer clears the Withering, I will quietly draw near the area. If I can sense the elemental power of my companions, then I take them with me.
But that would mean the effects of forbidden knowledge could have...
It's okay. That's not important anymore. I just hope that they can all make it back home. It's not right to leave them to simply perish in the open like this. Now that we finally have the chance to return home, each one I manage to bring back will make me that much happier.
I understand. Just leave it to us. So you're worried about me. It's fine. Forbidden knowledge doesn't exist anymore. It's natural to want to be overcautious when dealing with a highly venomous snake. But when all that's left is its skeleton, there's nothing to worry about.
Paimon doesn't get what you two are talking about, but we're all ready to go now, right? Then let's do this! We've dealt with the Withering countless times already!
Solidify! Gather!
Everyone hold hands!
Time for takeoff!
Order guide you!
Suma shines eternal!
As I expected, it's the last of my kind so it wasn't able to make it to the end. If only it could have held on just...
I hope that you will be free of this pain after returning home.
Just thinking about how many elemental life forms have turned into tumors of the withering makes Paimon sad.
It's okay. As long as elemental power still exists, then we will still be around. An external form is but a gift of time. Through growth comes change, and even abandonment of previous forms. However, our true nature is not so easily affected.
It wouldn't have come to this if we were able to cure them earlier. But I will cure all of them. Even if it's just for the sake of the rainforest and all the life forms that live in it.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. It was a wise choice for us to place our trust in you and
Hold on. I think I got something. Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. Thank you so much. So, they found a fungus that matches the description I gave them. It's currently unconscious.
It must be in a similar situation as I was. We should hurry and go to...
Okay, follow me. We're close now. It's just a little further inside.
But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all ordinary fungi, right? Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
No fighting. These are all its family. Although we belong to different species, we've spent a long time living among the fungi. They are very important to us. They can be reasonable, as long as we try to communicate.
What should we do? You're the only one who can make it through, right? But you'll need Nahita's power if you want to save that fungus.
I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to change into a fungus?
You want to transform into a fungus? But we don't have time for growth.
Nahita is a god. Changing into a fungus should be a piece of cake for her.
Even gods can't bend the laws of time so easily.
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. We may not be able to avoid a fight. But if spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of you and its family, then I'm willing to try.
All right. You have great elemental power, so you may be able to do it. You will have to use power equal to that which is required to break through the limitations of time. I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have. It should make your transformation process a little easier.
Alright, I'm ready. Changing into a fungus should be quite an interesting experience.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about. I am extremely serious about...
As am I. I'm not joking at all.
All right. Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible to turn into a fungus, then why don't we give it a try now?
Okay. Good luck, Lord of Dendro.
Wow! You really turned into a fungus!
Enak tidak jadi
It's
pungut.
actually not too bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different from usual. The unconscious fungus is just below here. Can you all help me determine which one it is?
Oh, How do we do that?
I'll get close to them while you make your way over from above. You should be able to identify them using elemental sight since they're elemental life forms. Then, all you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind. As long as I'm able to see you, then I'll be able to hear your answer.
Okay, got.
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way for you.
All right. Good luck, Nahida. Let's go, traveler.
Halo Kel. Jangan lupa nonton review di movie. Kapan tuh Kel? Ya aku mau coba tidur, najis.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around it.
Udah rilis dan akhir tahun lalu. Oh, belum nonton.
Why is it reacting like that? Uh-oh, the fungus on patrol noticed me.
Anjing ke gap gua goblok. Akhirnya baru nemu pojokannya tadi. Oh, kirim-kirim sih Kel, biar gua nonton Kel.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks...
Tinggalnya terhalang lu jangan. Oke.
It seems they didn't notice me. It seems that fungus won't be moving for the moment.
Oh itu tuh ada yang terbalik anjir.
This is the spot. There are several. I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch up. So this is the one. Understood.
Ring 18 plus aja bingung gue ya. Kayak kebilangnya mau nonton bokep alasannya lu.
Nahida, what's wrong?
I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms like that. I even used the techniques that it taught me.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes.
Gue minta katamu pas gue buka ya gitu.
Great
Oh.
prices to be paid if you wish to perform drastic changes instantly. Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according
Gue
to
bilang
plan.
anjir bangke lo. Anjir masa linknya di link bokep.
Are you? I apologize. Language is not easy. Need long time.
It's okay, I have good news. Let me explain it to you the fungi way.
Terus kata dia, ya lu nontonnya di mulu lah, jangan buka tab yang lain. Oh. Kayak anjing.
Apocalypse ended? Go home now?
Yes, unfortunately I've forgotten where home is. I was hoping you still remembered.
I remember. Really? That's great! Home. Dendro Dragon.
Anjing Dendro Dragon ngapa jadi ada?
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes.
Nah, gue coba download ya kalau
Dendro
bisa.
Dragon.
Terus kalau lu download mau gimana ngasihnya anjing? Gimana lo? Ngasih gimana kalau download ya ada di PC lu lah, bukan di PC gua.
I'm sorry, I just got so excited. I've probably never expressed such emotions before. But yes, our home is the Dendro Dragon.
Oh, wait a minute. Hyman's confused.
Ya gue save di Google
The
Drive gue.
Dendro Dragon
Oke deh.
is an elemental dragon?
Jangan download yang lain, Kel. Nanti lu masukin ke Google Drive beda lagi anjir.
Yes, they're both both dragons, but a pep, the Dendro Dragon, has been around for longer and has accumulated dense elemental power. But I don't quite understand. Why would you say
Bella.
that your homeland is a
Bella.
dragon?
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon. Inside. Very big. Mountains. Water. Trees. Us.
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body. The
Gua
Dendro
kenapa
Dragon
ceritanya
nurtures
sedih-sedih
rebels
bunga dah
and
Genshin dah.
souls
Kagak ada yang kagak sedih ceritanya ya.
inside of
Lihat tidur
itself.
sono Kel. Kalau gawe Kel, kalau orang-orang kerja liburnya kapan Kel? Mau lebaran Kel? -1 kah? 2 hari?
It once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be able to start life in a new world. However, that day never came. Our homeland was the greatest place there ever was before the apocalypse arrived.
Bohong banget kalau nggak merinding nanti. Anjing lama juga libur orang kerja ya Kel ya? Oke Kel, thank you Kel infonya Kel.
Yes, a very good example. It appears that you're much smarter than Paimon. The only difference is that the Dendro Dragon is much, much larger than any Dendro slime.
Wait, then if that's the case, doesn't that imply
Ini suatu
that
cuma
the
seminggu,
pep
kalau
has
lagi
also
biasanya sampai
been
2 minggu.
contaminated
Anjing
by
lama juga
forbidden
ya libur ya.
knowledge?
Wah berarti gue bisa ngajak orang nongkrong-nongkrong nih. Pikiran gue gitu, gue udah kangen sama teman-teman gue ini. Gue mau pipis dulu dah. Lu mau tidur Kel? Tidur Kel. Gue mau sahur soalnya udah jam 3 anjir. Gue malah mau donaton kalau memang cuma di rumah. Mana tahu ya kan Om Darmin super chat pakai dolar. Donaton buat gue pergi ke suatu tempat nanti. Anjir gue Subathonnya sedih banget anjing kemarin. Subathonnya gue cuma sehari aja nggak sampai gue. Udah gitu donasi abang gue sendiri lagi. Dia doang lagi. Kagak ada lagi. Tuh sedih banget tuh Subathon gue kemarin kan. Udah feeling gue tuh kalau Subathon gue gak bakal lama.
Yes, that is correct. What has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord of Dendro? I haven't seen this expression on you before.
Donaton Kel, santuy, gue juga merasakan kayak gitu kok. Iya emang kadang agak set ya, cuman ya nggak apa-apa lah ya, coba-coba kemarin.
A pep is the most adaptable life form in the world. The forbidden knowledge should have become a part of its body a long time ago. Which means that if all the forbidden knowledge has been eliminated,
And a big void will also form inside the dragon.
I'm afraid so. Its body and soul have probably been in terrible shape for some time now. No wonder I haven't seen a pep for so long. But how did it get contaminated? Was it due to the destruction of King Deshret's civilization?
Dulu Subathon benar-benar cuma buat sub, jadi kalau ada sub nambah 10 menit, kalau donasi nambahnya dikit. Oh lu juga dulu pernah Subathon kayak? Wah gue baru coba kemarin pertama kali kayak Subathon kayak, dan well it's kinda sad but ya udahlah ya. Tapi main pada spam sub capek banget. Oh gitu. Pantesan. Subs lu berapa sih anjing? Ntar gue lihat ya. Kelly Jonathan. Nama lu Kelly Jonathan kan? Apa namanya Kumaber sekarang? Pengalamannya nggak apa-apa. Gue segitu aja dah. Mana sih lu anjing? Gue sumpah gue nge-subscribe orang banyak banget anjing gara-gara bantu-bantu orang gitu loh. Jadi punya lu kan ketiban gitu nih sama yang lain. Kimdao Game, Unidaro, bahkan gue gak tahu ini siapa ya anjir. Well, at least subs for subs. Oh, ini ada nih Kelly. 184, 185. Gue sebetulnya mah ya mau subs gue nggak masalah bener dah. Gue lebih bicara, gue masalah orang yang nonton sama jam tayang sih waktu itu, waktu belum 1000 ya. Cuman karena jam tayang udah kelar ya udah aman. Tapi view-nya bagus-bagus kan, ini ada yang 300, 400 coy. Ada yang 4000 malah anjing tahun lalu tapi. Main Among Us bersama Maria Ozawa, nah lu 2 tahun lalu. Kel, emang ada-ada ya lu.
But anyway, a pet disappeared and has been gone ever since that time. It's been enduring unimaginable pain all the while. Yes, how could I have forgotten?
Anjir lupa di private lagi.
If the Dendro Dragon fails to hang on,
Private Kel kalau nggak butuh-butuh banget mah.
will no longer be able to maintain
Tapi itu
its
rame sih
form
Among Us.
and
Iya
will all be
zaman-zamannya mah rame ya.
dispersed.
Kok Maria Ozawa sih Kel? Aduh ada-ada ya Kel, astagfirullahaladzim.
Dendro elemental power of that concentration.
Ini maksudnya
will
naga
cause the rain
naga
forest
dendro
to
yang mana dah?
overflow.
Itu mereka pasangan calon suami istri waktu itu. Oh.
Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Samira will no longer be suitable for sustaining life.
Maida
Hey,
tenang.
what about the crystal? Why don't you show it to them and see if they know anything about it?
Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. We don't have time to panic.
Berarti lu kerja 2 hari lagi dong Kel. Gue tanya teman-teman gue di grup bentar gue tanya teman-teman gue. Teman-teman gue pada di swasta semua sih. Tahu Roy, udah makan nasi goreng tadi gue Doks. Lusa udah libur. Gila, udah pada libur ya. Puasa apa ya? Orang-orang gawe ya.
Have you two ever seen anything like this before?
Halo Om Doks.
No. Its power feels very familiar. Like something from our homeland, but I don't know what it is. I'm sorry, our
Ini
memories
naga.
aren't very reliable.
Gue libur tiap hari. Bro, kita kan sama monyet. Kita libur tiap hari, kita mencari uang kan di sini, Doks.
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers
Dok.
just as I did before and see if they can locate your other family members. I'm counting on you all. Your
Nikmatin
info is
aja, nggak mau
crucial to
spoiler.
us now.
Iya nih gue lagi nikmatin sih. Cuma kepo aja. Kalau gue mikirnya naga hijau, naga dendronya itu yang ada di Spera 12 kemarin. Bukan yang sekarang ya, yang kemarin. Yang patch sebelumnya.
Let's wait for their reply again. Though I know waiting can feel unbearable at a time like this.
Anjir cacing dajal itu. Iya, itu kan jatuhnya dragon bukan sih? Bukan ya? Oh beda ya? Gue kira dia anjir. Kok bawa apel anjing? Enggak, sumpah, gue semenjak
family.
itu masih belum kecilnya. Enggak, gue semenjak ngejain quest ini gue merasa bersalah gitu anjing ngebantai fungus bangset. Kan ngebantai fungus kan buat upgrade apa waktu itu lupa gue Nahida apa ya? Ngebantai fungus jadi kayak bersalah gini anjing.
I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing
Anjing
you save
sama.
it, its family is very grateful to you.
Iya kan lu gila aja tuh, lu bentukannya lucu segala macem kan, aduh. Ya udahlah ya, sorry dah fungus dah. Mau gimana lu, material lu gue butuh nyir.
Go home, leave. Hard decision. Don't know.
Upnya lo anjir gue bantai semua sampai ke wall orang. Serius. Anjir, gue
I
udah ngerasa bersalah gue.
if waiting, then I hope.
Don't worry. I understand what you are trying to say. Family is very important to us. No matter when we were actually family. It has done a lot to protect this territory.
Target gue minggu
and
ini
help
udah
the
kelar nih,
boy now
map-map
that it's
baru
about
nih,
to leave.
100% anjing. Gue lihat guide-nya udah ada yang nge-share 100%. Videonya cuma 1 jam 40 menit gitu, kecil, lebih sedikit. Daripada yang Hadra Mafet anjir, 100% videonya 4 jam bangsat. Itu Kim Dao Game, skip dah gue 4 jam. Tapi dia niat juga ya kalau gue pikir-pikir ya 4 jam dia bikin guide lo, bayangin tuh. Dan pasti kan ada yang di skip juga kan, kayak entah itu movementnya dicepetin atau apa gitu. 4 jam tuh berarti dia lebih dari 4 jam kan? Anjir gila, itu orang GG sih Kim Dao Game, niat cok. Gua aja mau ngikutin guide-nya aja males ya kan, apalagi dia yang buat gitu. Situasinya seperti apa dia sudah ini ada. Oh, dia nggak ngerti. Gue 2% pun mau sentuh baru story Nahidanya doang, serius. Kan gue nggak main 2 patch ya dok ya.
Can you do one last
Gue nggak
thing
main
for
2
us
patch
while
nih,
we
jujur
wait?
aja nih. Gue nggak main di 3.4 sampai 3.5 tuh gue nggak main tuh. Gue cuma daily doang gitu. Jadi ketinggalan jauh kan. Makanya dari kemarin gue streaming Genshin ngejar ketertinggalan. Tapi dari kemarin gue belum explore. Cuma ngerjain world questnya doang. Gitu. Sampai sekarang nih, pokoknya quest udah bersih semua, baru udah gue explore. Anjing quest gue tuh kalau gue pencet J nih, kan kalau buka quest J ya, butuh berentet banyak banget anjing. Bisa kan lakukan satu hal lagi untuk cek selagi kita
Of
menunggu.
course, I can relate to
Nontonnya
how it's feeling.
yang partnya lah, dia kan bikin partnya dulu baru digabungin. Ya tetap mendingan yang gabungin Kel.
I need
Jadi
to
bisa
organize
ditandain
my
Kel udah
thoughts
sampai
as
mana
well.
Kel, satu video doang.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dibaca ya.
Tend soil. Food. Don't like plant invasion.
There are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after the land that the food is grown in, and the other is to drive away the
Kan
plants
ada
that are
world
trying
quest
to
yang
invade
3 hari
the
kan.
area.
Nah ini gue udah hari terakhir nih, ini udah reset kan jam 3. Nah ini udah hari terakhir nih, gue bisa ngerjain world quest yang terakhir di guide. Jadi tinggal kelarin doang.
Soil. There. First.
I not understood that. No need to
Justru lebih bisa
translate.
ditandain
Take care of
partnya,
it right away.
jadi beresin per part 1 hari, depan misalkan anjing itu niat banget, per partnya juga sejam cok. Mikirnya kayak ini. Dia reset deh. Oh iya reset. Tadi suruh ngapain sih kita? Side quest dulu bro, world quest tuh kan nih. Nih hari terakhir nih. Kalau kalian mau tahu nih quest yang ini nih hari terakhir nih, gue kerjain dulu dah. Ini world quest gue udah semua gue dari yang gue lihat di Neko apa gitu. BTW top up di OMV rapi ya, gue nyobain kemarin. Iya, cuman masuknya agak lama nggak sih? Gue kemarin masuknya agak lama, sekitar 5 menit sampai 10 menit gitu. Gue kemarin top up di dia demi Yoimiya doang bro. Sumpah. Buat Yoimiya, bro. Cepet sih gua. Lo pakai kode referral dong, pakai kode referral Wisnu. Wah, dapat diskon lo, Kel. Kalau pakai kode referral gua parah banget, kagak dipakai kode referral gua. Cepet sih gua lama gua kemarin anjir, gua makanya panik gua. Anjing nih, Febri mana nih bangsat ya. Tapi aman sih. Bukan di sini masuknya, tolol. Di sini masuknya. Ah, pakai pajak juga sama aja. Ya setidaknya kan berkurang dikit, Kel. Ah, lo parah banget lo, Kel. Kok gak mau bantu
Clear
temen sih
skies
lo
can
sekarang?
do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning. Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain. Do you see that tree?
Do you see that free?
Wait, you understand? So, demonstration is not required. Good.
60 luka juga kalau dibuletin. Kalau lo bikin ID, Kel, di situ, Kel. Sign in dah, bikin ID dah. Kita lebih murah, Kel, kalau bikin ID, Kel, beneran dah. Oh, situ dapat komisi. Ya udah kalau gitu. Hah? Dapat sih, Kel. Cuman dikit dikit doang. Kalau ada yang top up pakai kode gue, paling gue dapat gope doang, Kel, per orang. Gitu doang, nggak banyak. Cuman ya lumayan lah daripada nggak dapat apa-apaan kan. Tunggu beberapa bulan lagi baru gue isi lagi. Nggak apa-apa, isi aja lagi sekarang, isiin punya gue. Ngapain nungguin 4 bulan? Kan ada ID gue lo isiin. Cam mana nih? Pakai cam. Janganlah terlalu ganteng gue, nanti lu liatin mah. Gue udah streaming lama banget anjing tadi, jadi nggak usah pakai cam lah. Biasa mode pagi gini mode chilling kita. Nah ini misi hari terakhir nih, kan 3 hari kan dia nih. Ini 3 hari. Ketampanan damage bonus. Ya udah lah, gue kan dari Australia, Dok, sama kayak lu. Nama achievement lagi menuju 900. Quest apaan ini dah? Gue beloman. Ada di pedalaman ini, Doks. Lo ngerjain 3 hari nih, questnya baru kelar. Di dalam sini, Doks. Nih, lo masuk ke dalam sini nih. Lo ikutinnya jalurnya. Nah, ntar ada quest di sini nih. Di sekitar sini, di dalam air. Pertama questnya di sini nih. Ini gue tunjukin dah. Questnya tuh nih 3 hari questnya kelarnya. Nih, dia di sini nih, terdampar di sini. Di sini nih, dia di sini nih awal-awal nih, lagi tiduran. Nah ini hari pertama, nanti hari kedua di sono. Pokoknya otomatis langsung ada dah. Kalau udah hari pertama ntar otomatis langsung ada di sini kok. Penting kerjain hari pertamanya aja. Udah. Mager banget ikutin jalannya. Gue sampai pasang tele di tempat dia, serius loh. Gue pokoknya world quest nih, nyari Dendroculus, nyari apa namanya. Ini gue belum explore loh, bener dah. Gue belum explore sama sekali, sumpah. Gue coba ngerjain world quest doang. Kayak world quest habis itu ini nih sampai level 6 nih. Ya kan, yang dapat primogem 6 level 600 primogem nih. Habis itu kelarin ini nih, kelarin atasan ini nih yang ngadu Kamehameha di sini nih. Habis itu ngerjain ini, ya kan. Pokoknya itu tiba-tiba persenannya naiknya cepet, Cok. Jadi kayaknya dikit sih mapnya di sini nih, sumpah. Ini ngadu Kamehameha nih kan udah kelar nih. Nah, ini di sini abis itu nyari Dendroculus, udah tiba-tiba 60%, 50% anjir. Sumpah kagak. Gue belum explore bener-bener kayak explore chestnya masing-masing belum anjir. Malam gue masuk cari culus. Kalau Kim belum upload chest ya udah nganggur dulu. Iya. Culus udah level 10 itu iniannya. Sama pohon yang ada di sini juga udah level 50 kan. Udah level 50 kan pohon ini. Ini udah level 50, ini juga udah level 10, harusnya udah kelar semua. Kapan main Dota? Aku main kalau ada yang ngajak doang, Dok. Kalau nggak ada yang main, kalau kagak ada yang ngajak gak bakal main gue, beneran dah. Gue gitu, kalau nggak ada moodnya main Dota tuh mesti diajak. Tapi kalau ada moodnya gue main diri. Emang gue mudian gue Dota tuh anjing, aneh banget ya. By the way, jangan lupa cari 36 cahaya ilahi. Udah Kel. Itu kan buat naikin yang level 6 itu, Kel, yang 6 kali level tadi yang gue bilang yang dapat 100 primogem 6 kali. Sekali naikin levelnya 6 cahaya. Udah kelar gue itu. Sumpah nih lagu nih gue bilang nih. lagu di Sumeru paling enak itu di map ini anjing. Anjir namanya Cahaya Ilahi. Iya anjir bener ada namanya Cahaya Ilahi. Cuman kayak syarat untuk ngerjain itu lu mesti kelarin quest ini dulu sini yang ngadu yang pohonnya ngadu Kamehameha tuh. Setuju banget. Iya kan? Iya kan? Kel, sumpah lagu Sumeru yang paling enak di map ini nih, daerah sini nih anjing. Ini yang lagi muter nih musiknya sekarang. Enak banget anjing didengar kayak maksudnya walaupun begini tapi chilling kan. Cuman chillingnya nggak bikin ngantuk. Chilling itu bener-bener bikin kita kayak enjoy buat main gitu nggak sih? Damai, iya bang, damai itu kata-kata yang tepat tuh, damai, kayak tentram gitu. Jadi kayak biar gampang sebutnya Om Dox. Nih di map ini nih parah nih di map sini, dari sini nih, pokoknya di sini nih. Nih lagunya enak banget bro, sumpah. Lo kesannya tentram, damai gitu, kayak lo nggak bikin ngantuk, tapi lo kayak betah gitu, betah main aja di sini, daerah sini anjir. Ini ngapain lagi gua? Oh, langsung mbak. Ini ngapain anjir gua? Gak jelas anjing. Wih. Kameranya tiba-tiba ke bawah gitu, anjir. Anjay. Anjing bisa langsung skip ke sini dong. Gila emang Sumeru pemandangannya oke parah ya. Dulu mah Liyue enak pemandangannya. Sekarang Sumeru juga udah bagus banget pemandangannya. Parah coy. Weh dapat ginian nih. Oke hoki. Ini kumpulin sampai berapa sih? 100 ya? Tuh lagunya enak banget bro. Parah aja. Lo bunga-bunga yang ada di situ udah kelar belum nih? Yang ada di sini nih bunga-bunga nih. Ada quest nungguin bunga-bunga ini nih. Ada banyak anjing di sini, habis itu di sini ya. Di belakang nih. Di sini, habis itu di mana lagi ya? Di sono tuh. Anjing, quest bunga bangsat. Biasalah world quest. Udah tinggal buka-bukain CC doang. Oh iya gitu ya. Iya. Bagus anjing kalau malam-malam, sumpah. Questnya udah gitu sama background musiknya begini kan. Aduh enak banget kayaknya, tentram banget sumpah. Nah ini bunganya nih. Tapi kok hilang sih? Tunjukkan pemandangan ke Julian. Ah berarti masih pakai dia dong. Mana tadi? Ayah mah telur aja nggak apa-apa aku. Gue demen pas yang Tatarusuna waktu masih hujan badai kesambar petir kacau, goblok anjing. Ngapa jadi badai kesambar petir, ngapa jadi ke situ-situ. Pulau Dajjal itu benci banget. Iya. Pulau Dajjal anjir, sumpah itu di Inazuma tuh. Di Sumeru sebenarnya ada daerah Dajjal juga. Sama Dajjalnya tuh. Yang sebelum map ini anjir Dajjal aja. Ini dapat achievement nih kalau kelar nih. Paling demen juga dulu santri Semeru di samping pohon withering chill. Ngapa jadi di samping pohon withering anjing? Kan berkurang darahnya. Iya nggak sih, berkurang nggak sih darahnya? Withering itu yang merah-merah kan? Penasaran gue yang nyanyi siapa ya, enak banget suaranya. Nah makanya udah keluar belum sih di Genshin kayak back soundnya? Kan ada kadang BGM kan Genshin upload kan, kayak Genshin Music gitu, official di YouTube. Nah gue belum, lu udah nemu belum? Gue belum nemu gue anjir. Jadi pengen dijadiin back sound gitu loh kalau streaming gitu. Kalau nggak di sini kan musiknya nggak ada. Belum, biasanya next page-nya baru diupload. Oh. Coba search Genshin OST. Goblok aja. Enggak, biasanya udah ada orang yang upload kayak bukan Genshinnya kayak, tapi ada orang gitu loh ngerekam gitu. Maksudnya orang bukan official, nggak gitu Jerome dong. Udah ngapa jadi begitu? Lu pada 900 ya achievementnya, gue cuma 700 jir. Ya itu direkam niat sih. Gila bagus banget Sumeru ya. Wah gila bro, rata kanan bro. Gila bro, rata kanan bro. Lah semulanya gue tinggi bro. Ya elah, chill. Ini apa sih? Nggak tahu lah gue. Udah tinggal explore doang nih gue. Tongong ya. Aduh anjing, tapi gue tetap keringet dingin Kel. Ini udah 78 giga apa berapa gitu di PC kan? Aduh, gimana nih Kel? Udah 70 gigaan Kel, udah ngepet ini. Aduh. Diulit nih. Sebelum mulai puasa kok udah koki dulu ya, heran. Orang murah Kel, sekarang Kel PC murah Kel. Anjir, itu nggak mahal anjir begitu. PC spek NASA R4 belum main. Nggak NASA juga anjing, gue GTA 5 kan agak nggak kuat gue GTA 5 tuh waktu itu streaming. Oh iya udah keluar belum ya di situs bajak laut? Coba gue lihat situs bajak laut please. Belum. Katanya The Last of Us tuh udah di fix. Patch. Udah di patch katanya, udah di fix. Nah, gue pengen coba main kan, tapi kan kita mainnya bajak laut ya. Berarti kan kalau bajak laut kan belum di fix kan, nunggu lagi kan, berarti bajak laut kan. Nah, itu sulitnya tuh bajak laut. Anjing, jadi pengen main kan The Last of Us, cuman katanya udah di fix, jadi pengen main, tapi karena kita bajak laut jadi kita kagak di fix kan. Mungkin download yang bajakan marah banget. Mana yang bajakan, orang gue download bajak laut. Gue main Captain Jack Sparrow Kel. Apaan dah lu, ngadi-ngadi baik lu. Ini apaan? Benih apa? Benih makanan. Kirami ladang, anjir belum ada arkon air lagi, arkon air.
Very well. I shall.
Itu mah bukan gue siram, gue tebas. Sebenarnya kalau main Resident Evil 4 tuh gue ada teman sebetulnya, banyak teman yang bisa gue pinjam sebetulnya. Cuman gue tuh orangnya nggak enak gitu. Dan gue juga nggak tahu mereka mau ngasih apa enggak gitu. Ada kayak 5-6 teman gitu yang punya Resident Evil 4 remake, cuman gue pengen minjem juga. Aduh, ya udah nggak usah dah. Oh punya temen, punya dong. Kalau monyet sih Kel? Gue masih nungguin lo nih Kel, katanya lo mau top upin gue 10 juta Kel.
Yeah, I've calmed down now. But it doesn't seem like there's too much we can do until we...
Can you tell us about the Dendro Dragon? We don't know anything about it. Who is it? And what does it have to do with King Deshret?
Well, the history of
Gue mau turu
dragons starts
bay.
from the very
Sahur
beginning
Kel,
to that.
puasa.
Sumeru as Apep's territory.
Udah subuh di gua.
In those days,
Anjay.
the lush
Yoi lah.
rainforest
Gua juga
covered
udah
the
gua tinggal
entire
nunggu buka
nation.
doang ini. Bentar lagi buka gua. Emang kita tuh beragam ya tempat tinggalnya ya. Gila emang. Udah tadi barusan minum, anjay.
Oh, so there was
Gua
no
bentar lagi
desert
buka
back
gua ini
then?
santuy.
Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky, turning a huge section
Di
of the
Sydney,
rainforest in an
anjay.
attempt to
Gua
adapt
di
to
ini
its
gua.
new environment. Apep
Biasalah.
changed color from the emerald green of the forest
Apaan sih
to the
anjir?
yellow of the
Biasalah
sand.
baik gua.
No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about the importance of adapting.
Apep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru.
Ah, ngantuk
It
gua.
has refused to recognize the new order that was established. Even now, it probably still holds great hostility toward the gods. However,
Doks, lu kan nyoba Subathon, Doks. Lu kan penonton lu banyak
and
tuh,
then the
Doks.
forbidden knowledge many millennia later, it's been
Gue yakin
unable to
lama,
serve
Doks,
in
Subathon lu,
trouble.
Doks, dibanding gue, Doks. Lu gak tau, Doks, gue kemarin Subathon sehari, abis itu nggak sampai sehari, Doks. Ada set cerita, Doks. Gue kemarin Subathon tuh nyoba nggak sampai sehari, udah gitu yang abis itu ya yang ngedonate juga abang gue doang anjing. Emang agak sedih ya, Dok ya, parah banget emang. Ya nggak apa-apa lah, coba-coba. Gue les mau-maunya aja. Iya sih, berarti lu Subathon lagi tidak mau ya. Kedua pihak ditarikan langsung.
As far as I know, Apep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Deshret had taken a great interest.
Kemarin gue coba-coba karena FVP gue kan masih banyak gitu kan, masih ada 1000 giga, 1500 giga gitu, coba-coba kan. Ya tidak seperti yang diharapkan.
I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing it is definitely our top priority right now.
Aku tidak tahu apa dia jadi.
The crystal that I have in my possession is probably the key that links the two matters together.
Kembali ke zona withering dan bicara dengan makhluk elemen. Live di TikTok, ya live di TikTok, jangan dah. Ntar gue tiba-tiba joget-joget lagi. Pale. Lu ada TikTok nggak? Ada gue TikTok. Emang lu live di TikTok juga?
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. Family happy. You really like them, don't you? Family
Enggak, goblok. Terus ngapain? Lu belum ada pengalaman di TikTok tapi lu nyaranin gue live di TikTok. Gua ada TikTok buat cuci mata biasanya.
That's not what Paimon meant. It's just that you guys aren't actually the same species.
Ya joget goblok. Ngomong-ngomong sayang, ini kan ngomongin keluarga ya. Main game sambil joget belum ada ya kan. Error goblok anjing. Pamelu dulu ya, gila. Janganlah. Gua nanti roti sobek gua kelihatan. Gua ada 12 pack gua. Mampus 12 pack. Sampai leher-leher gua, dari perut sampai leher gua tuh. Roti sobek gua. Enggak tahu kan lu sampai leher.
Paimon doesn't quite understand.
What it's trying to say
Roti
is
sobek
that as
bapak.
long as family members get along well,
Bisa jadi bapak, bisa jadi roti sobek. Dok, bisa gua atur.
you place importance on appearances, but we do not. We find the experiences, knowledge, and connections we've made to be more important. These are all things that are
Ngomong
more
mulu Dok, suruh
reliable
sahur deh
than
lu,
your
tidur lu.
external
Anjing,
appearances.
ganggu aja lu.
These are the fruits of time
Mampus.
and the essence of what it means to grow.
Au. Aduh, sakit banget.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Looks can always change, so what's inside of us is more
Gimana
important.
kalau tampang payung? Lah gue mau jadi penonton setia ya, elah chill. Penonton setia. Jadi gimana? Susahan spiral habisan sekarang apa yang kemarin, Dok? Kalau buat gue pribadi yang kemarin, Dok.
Paimon would still follow you around. Wait, would you not be able to recognize Paimon?
Ya, kamu kan ganti muka.
Understood. Thank you. Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able to find your other
Tadi
family
gua nggak
members
main.
for now.
Ah, kok lo nggak main sih? Orang lo jelas-jelas streaming joki anjir, joki spiral.
It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if no one knows how this crystal works,
Muka
then
gua
the
aja di
pet may be
camp,
in
yang
danger.
main orang lain. Ada nggak ya kayak gitu? Goblok, anjing, dongo. Orang lainnya mainnya di bawah lu ya? Sebari nyepongin lu ya? Astagfirullahaladzim, untung belum puasa. Masih belum sahur.
Sorry. It's okay.
Abis
It
itu yang
isn't your
ngituin
fault.
bukan cowok lagi,
I
aduh.
don't think it's a coincidence. Maybe it's because the
Astagfirullahaladzim.
crystal has a very close connection to forbidden knowledge, which causes memories of it
Doks,
to be
Doks sudah kayak
unclear.
Kelly lu. Gay. Kelly orangnya lagi tidur ya?
And if that's the case,
Aduh, imajinasi
finding the
lu.
other fun guys still
Makanya
won't help
sering-sering
us at
main,
all.
Doks.
The
Gay.
crystal and the apocalypse. The apocalypse and memories.
Ya, itu si Kelly, Doks. Asal lo tau mah rahasia Kelly mah tuh. Jaga-jaga ya, Doks.
Lord of Denver.
Tadi dia yang spill sendiri
Do
deh.
you still remember the prophecy?
Orangnya lagi tidur lagi.
I do. What about it?
Sorry, Kel.
The prophecy is a story that connects events of the past and the future. A family member once said that the apocalypse is a part of us, and that there is value in preserving.
Kelly di perut. Parah sih. Enggak, tadi ada story ini apa? Ada story yang Al Hitam habis itu kan di akhir story Al Hitam kan si Al Hitam sama si Cafe kan satu kamar ya, satu rumah gitu. Si Kelly bilang mereka tuh gay, gue bilang gitu. Habis itu gue bilang ke Kelly, bilang aja Kel, lu cemburu kan Kel sama Cafe Kel, lu pengennya satu kamar sama Al Hitam ke Kel, gue bilang gitu aja. Gue tahu Kel lu cemburu Kel sama Cafe. Al Hitam udah direbut gitu sama Cafe. Lu sejujurnya sih Kel, lu yang gay kan, gue bilang gitu. Dia kata idi. Candanya lucu dah kita dah. Tadi sore.
The rest of the family did not approve of its opinion at the time.
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean that there's still some that hasn't been eliminated?
That's not very likely. The power of Irminsul covers every inch of the land. Did the prophecy say where that family member went?
To the limitless depths east of Sumeru, a murky place that no one can return from.
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right? But what is it doing there?
It's impossible to
bau, ya.
preserve forbidden knowledge, but what if it can be converted to a different
Ya,
form?
Ma. Ya, bentar lagi, Mak.
I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense. However, I do follow me. I'll explain it once we find that elemental life form.
Ya teman-teman. Ya udah Dok, gua off streaming dulu ya, mau sahur habis itu mau ya sahur me time habis itu sholat. Bang, info thumbnail anjing lo ya. Mau offline tiba-tiba info thumbnail lo. Mau gimana aku nge-share info thumbnail ya? Aku nge-share gimana info thumbnail ya? Gimana caranya? Cara nge-share gimana? Nih, thumbnail di sini nih. Tuh. Di wallpaper nih. Wallpapermaiden.com tuh. Aku download di sini tadi. Banyak tuh dia wallpapermaiden.com tuh, thumbnail. Pilih baik. Oke. Thank you udah mampir ya. Gue off stream dulu, gue mau sahur. Bye bye. Thank you ya Docs, teman-teman yang lain, Kelly, sama Aidans, the peace.